As a medical professionalist, everyone asks the same question. Professor, I am a westernized medical doctor and I am a homeopathic doctor and this the other pathy doctor. So, okay, no problem. Whatever the pathy you have, that is a different issue. But the question always comes, why should we know Ayurveda? Okay, the first, in our medical profession, what a doctor expect? Doctor expect success within short period. Second, professional satisfaction. Third, monetary resources. Okay. And simultaneously, what patient expects? Patient expect relief within short period and having good health with economic price, right? Yeah. Then, when you think about any medical profession, every science is having its own importance or this speciality, and every science is having its own limitation. Okay? Then, what doctor needs day to day is success, satisfaction, money. Three words are most important. So, integrated approach will be a great choice today and contribute much for our achievement. So, Ayurveda provides value added practical knowledge to each and every medical professionalist for better and quick result with economic price. So, Ayurveda as a science of life with a natural concept, having holistic approach pays more importance for body, mind and medicine, body, gut and mind to prevent disease conditions, to promote immunity and maintain health. And one more thing here, Western medicine target body or disease and medicine, but Ayurveda targets disease, mind and medicine. So, apart from this, bodies will be taken into account for improving immunity always or resistance power along with the treatment. Okay, so Ayurveda, how and where plays a role for medical professionalists? Number one, as a supportive with Western medicine, you can adopt the drugless therapies of Ayurveda or drug therapies of Ayurveda because Ayurveda pays most important not only medicine but Ayurveda pays importance for wholesome food habits, wholesome physical activities, wholesome mental activities, then think about medicine and therapies. So it is included in the treatment protocol. So when you consider Ayurveda as a supportive line of treatment, you get a better result and you get a quick result and your patient will be satisfied and you will be satisfied and it will be considered as an additional source of income with Ayurvedic supportive therapies. Then question comes one more as a rehabilitation. Okay. So in rehabilitation also, either with your therapies, a course after a course of treatment with Western medicine, or after surgical therapies. So Ayurveda can be considered as a rehabilitation program with the drugless therapies of Ayurveda or with the drug therapies of Ayurveda. And even there are very good immunomodulators available. Immunomodulators may be even with the medicine or immunomodulator may be without medicine. So, and one more, whenever your patients are not interested to have surgery, for example, there is a backache or low backache or spondylosis or sciatica. So when your patients are suffering like this, if your patient don't want to have surgery, or you as a doctor you don't want to have a surgery, so you can adopt Ayurvedic simple therapeutic measures. So with the therapeutic measures only you can get better result. So even there is a choice of direct management following Ayurvedic remedies. So without much expenditure, as an additional source of income and to have better result, you can adopt Ayurveda. So once you know about Ayurvedic concept, so definitely doctors can serve better with better success, with a better satisfaction, and even unnoticed additional source of income will be there for doctor, and patient will be very happy with the treatment. So that's why even in medical profession, every doctor has to think about integrated approach and holistic approach, considering Ayurveda as a three, again I say, as a supportive line of treatment, as a rehabilitation, as a direct, using some simple remedies to treat your patient.